So it's been a few weeks since I've made a video. I've just been really busy because I've been working full time as a line cook, and on Wednesday and Friday I also am doing a tattoo apprenticeship. So my whole day has been pretty filled up. Also Tuesday I do my piano lesson, or Thursday actually. So there's so much things that are going on. It's hard for me to keep up everything. I still try to make videos as much as I can. It's just I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make them every other day or something like I used to, I guess. I think I was making it like every 2 or 3 days or something. But in this video, I want to talk about something strange that I've always noticed with different methods of smoking DMT that I kind of wanted to see if other people notice these. And basically, it's any different type of smoking method. I have always found that it tends to deliver a different type of trip. So if you smoke it in, let's say, a spliff versus a bong versus even electronic vaporizer, like one of those tube vaporizers, or a oil pipe or a light bulb, I've always found that the trip seems to be different in terms of how it comes on and even the places you go. I've always sort of saw it as a specific thing of where exactly I wanted to go. If I wanted to go to a specific place, then I would smoke it with an electronic vaporizer, and if I wanted to go to another place, that I would go with a bong of some sort. And a lot of the times the experience seems to take you to the same type of place or area if you're using a similar method. That's why I feel as if when people are experimenting that it might be an interesting thing to actually try different methods of smoking it in terms of delivery, just to see how different it is, because I truly think that it delivers an actually altered experience of some sort based on the type of route of administration, or not really route of administration, but just method of smoking it that you use. And I've always wondered why this is, and for me, I've tried pretty much all of them in terms of smoking devices, but the one that I prefer the most tends to be the bong, mainly because I can hit it in one go and I know exactly how much I'm taking, and I can sort of gauge where exactly it is I want to end up in my trip just by putting the amount that is necessary and then smoking it all in one go. And it's very important to smoke it all in one go because since your body rapidly breaks it down, you don't want that happening while you're still trying to smoke, so you want to get as much in as possible just to have the most intense, profound experience based on the amount of product that you're using. Ideally, I would want to use the least amount of product to have the most amount of effect, so that's why I do it in that specific method. But I've had very strange experiences with other types of routes of administration in terms of smoking. One of them, the light bulb thing, I actually had really intense, almost open-eyed hallucinations that were as if I was wearing certain clothing that I wasn't, or wearing certain objects or masks on me. I remember one time I actually made a trip report back in my old videos where I smoked it out of a light bulb, and then I felt as if I was wearing some sort of Egyptian robes and had something actually sewn onto my face, like some type of mask. It felt really heavy, and I could see like a bird's beak almost. And that was super bizarre. I've never had anything like that ever again, even with bong or anything like that. It was just one of those off experiences that were so profoundly altering of my senses that it actually felt like it was something really real, and I was almost someone else, or experiencing some other past, I don't know if it was a past life or some sort of past memory of something, or maybe some Egyptian pharaoh or whatever. But with smoked in a bong, I can just blow it out the window and then lie in my bed and then have a very just typical experience and I know where I'm going, I usually go out of body into a similar place that I've actually grown pretty fond of. I really like going to that place, so that's why I do it in the specific bong method. But that's pretty much all I wanted to say about this. I'm curious to know what kind of experience you guys have with different routes of administration in terms of smoking it, and if you guys get different effects, it would be interesting to hear about your experiences. So yeah, just let me know in the comments and I'll respond, and maybe we can have a discussion. So have a good night.